All right, left, middle, right. These are
We're
the
ready?
headlines of politics that every agent, real estate entrepreneur needs to know right now for their business. What are they?
So we have two articles here pretty much chatting about the same thing from the Block and Realtor magazine. FTX spent 74 million on real estate in the Bahamas this year. And then you want me to do both at the same time
Yeah,
here?
just read them both because they tie into
Okay.
each other.
And then Real Estate Magazine, after collapse, does cryptocurrency still hold promise for real
Yeah.
estate?
So FTX was this. You must have heard about this at some point this week, Nicole?
Of
This
course.
FTX scandal. Okay, all
Yes.
right,
Yep.
good. Because I'm
Yep.
like, I know every time the crypto stuff comes up, and I am
I
zero.
glaze over. I heard, and again, this may be rumors. Was Tom Brady affiliated with this in some
Yeah.
way?
Oh, so many big names. Tom Brady
Okay.
was
Okay.
affiliated. There was
Yeah.
huge names
Okay.
affiliated with this FTX.
Yeah.
I don't have them all top of the head, but you could Google. I mean, Tom Brady was just one of many. I mean,
Yeah.
they had their FTX had their name on the Miami Heat stadium, multiple stadiums. I mean, they were everywhere.
Yeah.
And I am a 0% crypto expert. Okay, I've said that
Yeah.
in the past, and
I'm probably negative. You.
I'm watching it from afar because there's value in the technology of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, not all of them, certain ones, and this whole NFT thing that Gary Vee likes to talk about. So I don't want to be the old guy who doesn't want to learn new technology. I want to look from afar, but I'm not an expert. Okay, so FTX spent basically FTX was this platform where you could go and buy cryptocurrency and store your cryptocurrency. So think of it as like the Robinhood for stocks or
Right.
the Fidelity for your stock portfolio. Okay, so FTX spent the past year buying up residential property around its headquarters in the Bahamas. They were HQ'd in the Bahamas. FTX is known for its unique communal setup on the Caribbean island where teammates work and live side by side. All right, so this crypto exchange, which is now bankrupt, and that's where you probably heard about them this week. They went bankrupt by basically taking, like, if you went and bought Bitcoin, Nicole, on
Yep.
FTX, they went and took your money and they funneled it into this other business that they had, which is now also bankrupt, which was basically, a venture capital fund. Okay.
Right.
So both of these companies are bankrupt and they were stealing money from people and spending it whichever way they wanted to do. Like Coinbase, they're regulated and they're public traded companies. So if you put $1 in, they've got to hold that dollar in Bitcoin. You put $1 in Bitcoin, they got to hold it. This company wasn't doing it. They were holding like 10% of people's money and the rest of it spent. Basically, these scam artists, this is like Bernie Madoff type of stuff here that these FTX guys did. Basically, they took this money and they went on a $74 million spending spree. Sam Bankman-Fried is the guy that ran FTX on real estate in the Bahamas. The point I want to make about it is a friendly reminder to everybody who tells you that, like, oh, traditional real estate, it is such a bad investment. People are going to be buying homes on the metaverse someday and all this kind of crap. And yeah, that has happened and it will happen in the future. But even the biggest proponent, the biggest scam artists in the crypto space, what do they do the minute they get somebody else's money that this guy in particular stole? What does anybody do the minute they get money, Nicole?
Spend it.
Yeah, on real estate.
Yeah.
He didn't go on a spending spree in the metaverse. He went on a spending spree buying up real estate in the Bahamas. This is what, no matter what happens, when people get money, they're going to buy something real that they can live in, that they can work in, that they can Airbnb, that they can do stuff in, no matter what. And you can name all of these entrepreneurs that said, oh, I would never buy real estate. They're all living in fancy, whether they're renting that apartment, they're
Well,
all
they probably have
utilizing
multiple
multiple stops.
fancy. Yeah.
They're all utilizing real estate. So everybody that wants to tell you in 2023, 2024, the Fed, whoever, how bad real estate is, just remind yourself the first thing anybody does when they get money, they go and buy some of it. And that is never, ever going to go away unless you can stop rain, wind, snow, sleet, hurricanes from happening. People are going to need shelter. Nobody wants to sleep on the curb. And real estate is always going to be a viable asset class, probably one of the most viable asset classes forever and always. The second article that you talk about is after collapses, cryptocurrency still hold promise for real estate. The stat that blew me away in here, Nicole, that I had to just bring to everybody's attention is that millennials, I'm trying to find it now. It's in here somewhere. And maybe it was in a different article. I apologize. Okay, no, here it is. While crypto transactions remain relatively uncommon, 12% of millennial homebuyers sold cryptocurrency to fund their down payments in 2021, according to Redfin data. That's mind-blowing. So the millennials are going to be the people that you're doing deals with 2, 3, 4, 5 times over the course of your career if you're going to be in it for 10, 20 years, right? And the fact that 12% of millennial homebuyers last year sold crypto to fund their down payment means that, hey, there are generations that believe in this cryptocurrency. It's not going anywhere. I got caught up in the craze the last couple of years of just buying some. I just I didn't buy a lot. I didn't go crazy. I didn't do anything dramatic here. I bought a little, maybe like $15,000, $20,000 worth of crypto, Bitcoin and the other one, ETH specifically. But just because I want to learn, I want to know about it, because I don't believe it's going anywhere. I believe it is going to have a huge, huge crash over the next couple of years, like we're already
So do you
seeing.
own it, or did you sell yours? Have you sold
No,
yours?
I'm just holding it because
Hanging on to it? You don't need the
yeah,
money?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I'm just hanging on to it like this, like stocks that have all, crapped the bed as well. And I'm continuing to take a little bit of time and try to be educated, because I do not want to be that person that said, "Oh, I'll never have a cell phone," and now, they have iPhone 14 or 16,
Right.
whatever it's up to, right?
And then they have the watch that yeah.
Yeah, they've got to watch. My wife
All
just
of it.
asked. My wife just said for Christmas she wants to watch.
My husband actually said the same thing.
You know why?
Well, he doesn't wanna
He needs it. He needs it. He's a school teacher because he can't have his phone out in his hand. But if you
Well,
have the
no, that's not
watch,
why he wants it. He has a friend that actually it saved his life because it was monitoring
really?
his heart. Oh, yeah, it was monitoring his heart, and he was in was
Okay,
that
so that's like
defib or whatever, and now he's like, "Nicole, I need this life-saving device." So,
my Aura ring, which I will not be wearing next week on vacation, because when I drink, my
yeah, your
heart
heart rate
rate
goes
goes
up.
up, but I don't even want to see the data.
I feel
So,
like it's good. That means you're burning the calorie.
yeah, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm not bringing
Mm.
it. Hey guys, appreciate you checking out this episode of The Real Word. If you want the full episode, go over to the Broke Agent YouTube. That's where we're hosting the full podcast. If you want to continue to see the segments broken out and the short clips, stay right here on The Real Word YouTube.